Welcome, everyone, to Mr. and Mrs. Opinion Show. I'm Mr. Opinion, and next to me is the famous Mrs. Opinion.
Hello.
And today's talk's going to be about housing and how we drove around all over, and there's all kinds of housing for sale right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of houses for sale. And the thing is that houses have been on the market for a long time. And nobody's catching them. People are dropping their prices.
Some people.
Yeah, some people. And some people want to stay strong because they have no choice.
Well, they not only that, but they think it's COVID time. During COVID,
everything that went up, people just kept buying for some reason. It was just
the
absolutely.
Interests were only at 3%.
Yeah, but people weren't working. People weren't working, and then now that they're supposed to go back to work, like the ones that were able to do from home, they're supposed to go back to work. They don't want to go back to work.
The ones that were working from home.
The ones that were working from home.
That's a whole nother video.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, the housing is just outrageous right now, especially here in California. It's outrageous. You can drive into any neighborhood and you're going to find for sale signs.
Oh, they're all over. Any city, anything.
Yeah, and all these new developments.
No sales.
What's up with that?
No sales.
There's some people that are, they're living in them, but there are so many spec homes.
All empty.
All empty. That's the incentive. If you go into a spec home, either the price is a little bit, or the down is a little bit lower. They might give you a refrigerator. They might give you a backyard. I mean, there's all kinds of different incentives.
Washer, the dryer.
And it just depends on, I guess, the company that you go to. Pretty soon they're going to give away
who knows what.
Yeah.
Because they can't sell them.
Yeah, they can't sell them.
It's like, if you want to really sell them, but that's the thing, they don't want to cut the price way down because they're greedy.
Yeah, well, because
these home builders are so greedy, the new ones, but like you said, you're saying that they're cutting.
They're cutting.
That's
they're
all.
Cutting.
Pretty soon, they're going to be losing all kinds of money because nobody's buying.
Yeah. So, and right now, people they're losing their jobs.
All kinds of layoffs.
So even if you were to get a mortgage for, how long are they doing it for now?
Well,
what's the longest?
Oh, I mean,
what's the longest?
They're saying 50 years possible.
Who wants to live in their home for 50 years?
Pretty much you're renting the whole time because you never own it. But
I mean,
but usually
it's almost better if you just rent, because if you don't have a job, right? There, people are losing their jobs. They're looking for new jobs. Their opportunities are going to be not here in California.
And then they got to move.
So why buy?
Well, that's a good thing you brought that up, because there's a bunch of people right now that lost their job here in California and everywhere else around the country. And they're trying to sell their houses, but they started here at this price, then they dropped it, and then they dropped it again. And now they can't even cover what they owe.
Yeah,
and they have
crazy.
To leave.
It's crazy because it shows some people where they have bought their house at about, well, let's say $400,000.
Yeah, $400,000. Yeah.
So they're put it up for sale for close to $700,000. Yeah. It's not selling. It's still on the market, and then it gets slashed. It goes down to $690, and then a couple more months go, and then it goes down to $640. It's like, just drop it. Just keep dropping it. It's like they're never gonna recoup. They might even go under what they bought.
I even read the other day that your first offer is probably the one that will buy your house. After that, it's just going slower. Pretty soon, nobody's looking at it.
But the thing is, people are greedy. They're like,
that's right.
Like, well, I put so much into it. I bought it at this price. I put in a new door.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, I want to recoup what I've done.
That's the thing, is the upgrades that people do. So just my opinion is this: if you move into a house, I know everybody's like,
they want to make it their own home,
right? And this is you know what? I'm never going to move from here.
At least that's what they think.
Exactly. These days,
you have to be mobile.
Ready
you
to
have
move.
to be able to go somewhere. If you want to make money in this economy, you have to move. You can't be right next to mom and dad and grandma and grandpa and Aunt Betty. You just can't.
No,
you can't be in that type of neighborhood where, you know, you're going to have to move. Either that or just stay put and
usually get ripped off is what's going to happen.
Well, you're going to lose your house.
And get stressed and that's all bad.
And then you're all living together, so that's even worse.
Yeah, it's
I know some people think that's the best thing for like 10 families to be living together, but
sometimes it is, sometimes it's not.
I mean, I understand like if you have a sick parent, having them stay with you and taking care of, that's different. But when you have people who are like in their 30s with families and there's like 2 or 3 families living together, that's why there's these gigantic homes that have like 3 or 4 families in there. And of course they all pitch in because that's the only way that they can keep that house.
To afford it,
It's insane.
Yeah, right now, you know, like say 30 years ago was so different, you know, but now, like you're saying, you know, you have to, if you own a house, you lose your job, you have to sell it to go get another job somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you have to move out of the state. You never know.
Well, you just never know. I mean, if you're a go-getter and you want to make money and you want to have a good living, you got to think of other ways to live. Yes, California is nice, but you got to, it's gone downhill.
Yeah.
It's gone downhill.
Still going down.
There's been a lot of homeless, displaced people, but living out on the street. But,
crime.
You know, there are spots that are really, really nice. You're close to the beach, the mountains.
The weather's good.
The weather is pretty good. Yeah.
But that's going to be a whole nother video we're going to do about living in California. So back to the housing.
It's just, you know, if you want to make it, you got to get out of California and you got to go somewhere where you can get more home for less price.
Yeah, yeah.
So
and
if they give you a job, take it.
Take it. You know the old saying, when opportunity knocks, you got to go. It's time to go.
So during the time of 2008 through 2010, excuse my stuttering, what happened? The houses imploded. They weren't worth anything. All these so-called loans that people were getting, all these these piggybacks, and they thought, they were told they could just do a refinance, and they couldn't, right? They couldn't. So all these homes across the nation here all went belly up.
Yeah.
Belly up. And do you remember a time when someone knocked at your door and said, hey?
Real estate agents were going all around knocking on doors and saying, I'll give you this for this house.
Yeah, and most people said, even you yourself said, oh no, I'm not going to move.
I'm always going to live here.
Yeah.
Boy, let me tell you, that's a huge mistake.
Yeah.
A house is just a house. If somebody offers you the right money, sell it. You can get another one.
Yeah. So,
but during that time, it was crazy because after everything, right, the banks kept the houses and they got money from the government.
Yeah. And to get one of those houses was like, it was crazy.
They just let them sit empty.
Yeah. I think there was one in our neighborhood that was empty for like 2 years and nobody
or more. It's just,
and I don't know why, what happened, like why the banks were keeping them. I really don't know. It was like, it was hard to get one of those houses
because the banks are nothing but crooks. That's why.
But I would think they would want to get rid of the house to make money.
They're going to leave it right there and they're going to wait. Just like right now, there's the government's never going to come out and say it, and the news is never going to say it, but there's proof that there's all kinds of people losing their houses right now.
Yeah.
All kinds.
Yeah, well, I mean, you go into all, like we said earlier, you go into all the neighborhoods, and there's for sale signs. And what's funny is you go by and you see a for sale sign, and then you keep driving by. Before you know it, the sale sign's gone. And then you go back by there, like, let's see, like a month later, a new sale sign is on with a different company. It's like they keep trying to reinvent the house.
That's what they're doing.
Yeah, and everyone's like, nobody's going to fall for that.
No. People are way smarter right now during these times.
Yeah, because, a lot of us went through it.
Yeah.
We saw what happened. We understand. And it's like, and still, you got to be careful with all the incentives and loans and all this that they're offering right now too. Oh, we were looking at some houses, and they gave us a price, and they're like, oh, but there's what is it? Open hand or the arm
loan.
The arm loan. I was like, that sounds awfully familiar.
It's just everything that you said that
and
was happening.
It's not fixed. It's at a variable.
Yeah.
So
you start here first year. You start here the next year.
Yeah, but they're saying that but it's different because it doesn't start until like 5 years or something. They're
always going to tell you it's different.
And in that time you can possibly refinance.
That's the one right there.
The refinance.
You can always refinance.
Yeah.
Boy, once you hear that, run.
Yeah, it's like, why do I want to get something if I know it might not? The interest rates, they're not going down the way they should go down.
Yeah.
And so why am I going to take that chance?
And that's the thing that you're saying about the interest rates. That's what the news tells you. Well, the interest rates, they need to cut them so people can buy houses. No, they need to cut the price.
Cut the price of the house.
Bring down the price.
Yeah,
Quit lying to us.
You're going to buy a house. It's just like these older homes around here. 2-bedroom, 1 bath.
Yeah.
And
built in the 60s.
And you know that they haven't really done much to it. So it's going to need a new roof.
Yep.
It's going to need probably plumbing.
No air conditioner.
Yeah, there's no air conditioning. And if they do, well, who knows how old the unit is. But still, you gotta think, okay, I'm gonna buy this house for $600,000. It's a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. It's barely 1,500 square feet. So you're gonna have to put money into it, and before you know it, you're gonna put more. So $600,000, and then you got to put another $100,000 maybe if you want to cover everything and make it.
Maybe even more, because material right now, everything's so expensive.
It's so cheap. Everything's so cheap.
And it breaks down. You used to be able to buy like a dryer, and it would. 20,
what about
20 years you keep it for?
What about the garbage disposals?
No, those things last for maybe if you're lucky 2 years, 3 years, and they're broke. The old ones, 10, 15 years, no problem.
Yeah.
Everything, and that's another thing. Be very, very careful. Remember about new houses? They build them. A lot of them build them cheap.
Well, they're built a lot faster.
Way faster.
A lot faster.
And so I always say this, and I try to tell a lot of people, if you're going to go buy a house, make sure to get yourself an attorney. Before, you know how they give you that packet.
Oh, have it read by an attorney.
Initial here, sign here, initial here. They want you to speed through everything, not read anything. Spend about between probably $700 to $1,000. It would be the best $1,000 you ever spent. And take that packet, and your attorney will read through it and say, well, this is wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong. Not only is it the best $1,000 that you're ever going to spend, but you're going to save all kinds of money, because that attorney is going to find stuff that trying to rip you off with.
Yeah. So remember, it's just our opinion of what's going on, but there are a lot of clues out there. So for those of you who are like, yeah, we have seen that. Yeah, okay, we understand. Just comment below. Let us know what's going on with you guys, and give us some info too, because that's what we're here for all of us to talk about it and learn things of what's going on in this world, especially here in California, the United States.
Yeah, wherever they live, they can put it down in the comments and say, you know what, this is how expensive the houses are. This is how many houses are for sale. All that stuff.
So you're gonna like, subscribe, and follow,
and thumbs up,
and
don't forget, like I always say, time waits for no one. Dream it, live it.
Thank you for watching, and bye. Bye, and thank you.